everyone, I hope all of you are doing well. I'm Charlita. If this is your first time here, welcome, and if you are coming back, welcome back. Today is Friday for me. At the time when I'm recording this, I just got back from a doctor's appointment. It was just a checkup. I've been just trying to keep up with that type of stuff. But I wanted to come on here because I ran into someone that I had not seen in a while, and we were just kind of updating each other on, kind of like where we've been, what we've been up to, what's going on in our life. And when I was explaining to this person, like where I've been and everything, and updating them, not going into too much detail, but just giving an overview. The person, how someone looks like, kind of like they're not really agreeing with you, and they kind of have like that judgmental look. And anyway, the person started asking me, questions, or telling me, or basically saying, that I should not have done that and all this other stuff. And I was really, I could see the difference in how the old me would have handled that situation versus the new me. And the one thing that I said was, I just told this person, I just said, I'm not really telling you or sharing this with you for you to actually agree with me, or really even support me. I said, that's your choice. I said, whether or not you support me or not. But I said, but the one thing, I don't really owe you an explanation at all. And that's the fundamental truth. We don't owe anyone anything in actuality. We don't. I think that for me, I know that I struggled, especially when I was younger, because as I have mentioned in previous videos, I grew up in a very strict religious household, and so choices were made for me, like even before I was even born. Decisions were made for me. So I have always kind of felt this need to justify my choices, but you don't owe anybody any justification for your choices. And you certainly don't owe anybody an apology, for being yourself, number two. And also living up to others' expectations, and again, that kind of, for me, that's always just been the struggle, because I grew up in a very religious household, and that kind of like carried on into adulthood. I've always felt this need to kind of make decisions based off of what others expected of me, and to even if it wasn't necessarily something that I agreed with, I basically, especially when I was in my 20s and early 30s, the decisions that I made, they were more so based off of what was quote unquote the expected thing for me to do. And the fact of the matter is, we don't owe, we owe it to ourselves to live according to how we want to live, not how others want. And certainly sacrificing your happiness for other people. You owe it to yourself to be happy, and regardless of what others may think. And kind of more specifically to my situation, some people may say, well, even if I was to explain to sit somebody down and explain everything that happened and what transpired, not that it even matters at this point, but I think that there may be some people that would say, okay, I get it, I understand, but I still feel that there would be some people that still would not necessarily agree. And it's kind of it reminds me of the story about it was an older man, a little boy, and a donkey, and they were going through the town, and initially the little boy was riding the donkey, and the man was walking beside the donkey. And as they're going through the town, people started making a comment saying, that little boy, he should be ashamed of himself for letting the man walk. He needs to be walking, and the man, he's older, he needs to get on the donkey, and the little boy should be walking. So, the little boy steps down, and then the man, he starts riding the donkey, and the little boy is walking. And so then as they're going through the town, somebody says, look at that older man, he should be ashamed of himself making that poor little boy walk. So then they both decide, okay, fine, we'll both just get off the donkey, and we'll both just continue riding. Continue walking, and we'll walk beside the donkey, and neither one of us will be on the donkey. And then people started saying, oh, look at those two fools. They got a donkey and neither one of them are riding it. So my point is, there's no winning. Well, not necessarily winning, but people are never going to be satisfied or happy or agree with decisions that you make, no matter what it is. It's always going to be somebody that's either going to agree or disagree. So the point I'm trying to make is, if you are living your life according to make somebody else happy, or according to how what someone else's expectations of you is, you are never ever going to meet that expectation. So you don't owe anyone anything. The only thing that you do owe is you owe it to yourself, to live authentically, respectfully, based off of your own boundaries and your own decisions. And I think that oftentimes we struggle with feeling guilty, but the truth of the matter is, it's okay to prioritize your needs and yourself, and definitely your happiness. So that's all that I wanted to say regarding that. I also too just wanted to take a moment to just say thank you for all of the support that I have been receiving. This particular video here, I don't know, I may put it here or here, but anyway, this particular video, I received so much feedback, so many comments, and I have been receiving emails. I've received comments on other videos, but I know the most comments have been on this one, and I've just enjoyed reading your comments, and some of you have shared your personal journeys with me and have encouraged me, and I just want to just say thank you so much. And it just kind of motivates me to continue continue sharing my journey, and it's just wonderful just to hear from all of you, and it makes me feel really good inside when somebody tells me that by sharing my story, I've helped them. So I just want to say thank you. And as always, if you found this video helpful, please let me know in the comments below. Let's continue this conversation in the comments below. And I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.